When traveling on official New York State business, you must use the trip calculator to determine whether a rental car or your personal owned vehicle, also called a POV, is the most cost-effective option. To download it, visit the BSC website at bsc.ogs.ny.gov. Hover your cursor over the Travel tab in the main menu, then click Before Your Trip from the drop-down menu. Scroll down to the Resources section and select Trip Calculator. On the Trip Calculators page, scroll down to Get Trip Calculators and click the Go to Trip Calculators button. This will open a new page on the OGS website. Once there, scroll down to the Calculators section and select the trip calculator for your preferred rental company, Enterprise or Hertz, and the date that matches your trip. Download the file by clicking the Download button next to your selection. After downloading, open the file in Microsoft Excel. Locate the Input Variables table and enter the total number of miles for your trip. Please note, the trip calculator is required only if your trip exceeds 100 miles in total or averages more than 100 miles per day. Next, select the location where the rental will be made from the drop-down menu. Then, choose the size of your rental vehicle from the drop-down menu. A compact car is selected by default. Select your rental term, daily, weekly, or monthly, or the total rental length from the drop-down menu. For trips lasting 5 days or more, choose the weekly option. In the next field, enter the total number of days, weeks, or months you will actually be traveling. Next, enter the round-trip mileage to the nearest car rental agency, followed by the current gasoline cost per gallon. For the most up-to-date fuel prices, click the AAA Daily Fuel Gauge Report, located near the bottom of the spreadsheet. Once the information is entered, the car rental price and the mileage reimbursement rate will calculate automatically. Quick hint, if needed, you can select the previous year's mileage reimbursement rate from the drop-down menu in that cell. On the right side of the spreadsheet, the Calculated Results section will show whether it's cheaper to rent a car or use your POV. If you use your POV, the total miles to claim will automatically calculate in the Miles to Claim on Expense Report section, located just below the calculated results. Remember, the total miles to claim is the sum of your departure and return trip mileage. If you choose to use your POV when a rental is cheaper, you must adjust the mileage to equal the rental cost and complete the Personal Car Use Travel Voucher Justification at the bottom of the spreadsheet. Once complete, save a PDF copy of your document. Please note, when claiming personal mileage and a rental is the most cost-effective option, the trip calculator must be attached to your expense report. Now, here are a few helpful reminders. Use the trip calculator when traveling over 100 miles per trip to determine the most cost-effective vehicle option. If you opt to use your POV when a rental would have costed less, you will only be reimbursed for the lesser amount. The trip calculator calculates the mileage you can claim on your expense report. For any personal mileage reimbursement over 100 miles per trip, a trip calculator must be attached to the expense report. For more information about travel and expense reports, please check out our other videos. Thank you for watching and have a safe trip.